Yo, we got a video here today. And we've got 4. That's right, 4 clips to go through. Let's get right into it.
A sign romance isn't dead. Or is this roadside gesture too good to be true?
It is definitely me. I'm not some 7-foot hairy catfish. I am real.
Meet Kate. Well, that's not her real name, but this is her real number.
Doesn't want to give out the real name, but she'll give out a real number. 35-year-old. Surprise, surprise. Almost like the magic number to some degree.
It's definitely not some crazy ex putting my phone number out there. Oh, there's another one.
As the sign suggests, she's single, 35 years old, and sick of dating apps.
Majority of the people on there are after what, a short-term thing.
The callers haven't been much better.
There's one person that wanted a...
Whose fault is that, really, the short-term thing? A lot of people try, some people fail, but who ultimately gets to decide, hey, you know, hop on board, so to speak? It's normally the ladies when it's consensual, right? But now they're going to complain that all people want now is to, people just want to hook up. Well, weren't we sort of been in like a hookup culture for decades now at this point?
A visa for their brother in the Philippines.
But buried in the hundreds of messages, Kate's true love could await.
Yeah, I haven't locked anybody in yet.
Maybe he...
So she's out there putting a sign saying, where's my king? 35, you know, time's ticking. Hundreds. It's not hundreds, not 20, not 30. Hundreds got nothing locked in. You wonder how you get there. It's almost like they might have had thousands, but nothing's locked in. Not yet.
He's still yet to call.
Oh, phone call. Do you want to answer? Sure. Hello.
Maybe not him, but just a few minutes later.
What's your name? Tony. Hey, Tony. I'm looking for someone, that can match my energy, make me laugh.
I mean, don't get it twisted. Love the attention. They know that's on the way out too. That's why it's like last-ditch effort, get some news coverage. This is what the news is in Australia.
I'm tall, so don't know how you want to take that one.
In a city the size of Cairns, there are plenty who fit the brief.
What do you think about a girl putting a number on the sign like that?
It's pretty bold.
Too bold for some, only a true romantic will appreciate an old-fashioned gesture.
Yes, only a true romantic.
Beta!
They're the ones that are, you know, only the desperate guys are the ones looking for bargain bin sales at 35. But in spite of some of the bold / desperate tactics, apparently there's still a lot of confidence. There's a lot of confidence that it's the guys that are ultimately making signs saying they're 35 and ready to lock it up.
Men need women more than we need men. Like, I don't think that anyone realizes that, but it's very true. Because we get a lot from our female friendships, you know, we get a lot from our relationships with our moms or whatever.
That's true. They get a lot. But apparently that's a good deal for you. You know, you're potentially providing, you're potentially giving out resources. But ultimately, I mean, they think that's a good thing on your end. I mean, maybe if there's some reciprocation, you might be able to justify it.
Might be, and men get everything from their beloved. And so I think that shows me that exact point, that men need us more than we need them, which is hilarious because women are out there being like, oh my God, I can't find a man. And it's like, well, men are dying to find you.
I know it.
Are they? They're crying for it, basically saying, hey, it's on the table, still can't get some buyers. Still slim pickings.
You know, when I was young, it was sort of during this period of women's lib, and there was a T-shirt, I think Gloria Steinem was the first one who wore it. It said, women need a man like a fish needs a bicycle. And I remember thinking, yeah, maybe that's true. It's like...
I mean, people have known that for a while, but I don't even think that's funny. I mean, it comes across as bitter, But it's supposed to be a joke. But that's their humor. Their humor is, I don't find it funny, personally. That's just me.
But I think, though, that the false narrative is that women, maybe because women are just more verbal about it, women are like, I want to get married, or they tell the lie, like, Taylor Swift was referring to, when I say I don't want it, it's like, but the truth is men, it seems like in silence are the ones who really want the relationship.
It is in silence.
They are technically the last sort of quote-unquote true romantics, right?
Beta!
They will sing you a lullaby. They will send flowers. They will waste time. Because they're hoping for something. They have to initiate. If they sit back, it's not as likely to happen.
And that's why no one thinks it to be true. But it is in silence. And as someone who's worked with male matchmaking clients, I can tell you they want it.
Obviously, people that are actually signed up into matching, mate matching classes, of course they want it. They're willing to go to those links. Some people aren't even doing this online stuff. And in like a prior video, they'll say they just want to walk. But then they realize that that's being cheap, obviously.
These men want you to meet them where they're at, which is in the pits of hell or at a local coffee shop. And I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not interested. Also, a walk date is like beyond me. I'm not getting my 10K steps in with you, sir. I don't give a fuck to do that. I view that as a low effort date. I don't want to meet a man that's showing low effort from the start. To me, that's out. I'm not going to carve time out of my day.
I mean, they won't say it out loud, but they want you to spend quite a lot of money. It's almost like an accomplishment. They get to brag and say, hey, instead of this guy took me to Starbucks coffee, this guy took me to a Rihanna concert or Taylor Swift concert. He really front row, thousands of dollars.
And I could be hanging out by myself, something that's way more fun than hanging out with a man, hanging out with family, hanging out with friends. To me, those are all way better options than to choose to carve out time for a man showing minimal.
I mean, then don't bother.
Lesbians!
I mean, if you just want to stay at home by yourself, I mean, that's your prerogative. But then you're going to complain that guys are shooting their shot. And your ultimate complaint really isn't that they're shooting their shot. It's that they're not spending enough on you. Maybe you're going after a certain look and he doesn't have the cash. So you don't get to brag to your mates.
Effort from the jump. These men.
But then the argument with the whole brokenness is they're hypothetically dating out of their leagues, so they're willing to put up with certain behavior.
But one of my non-negotiables for the rest of my life, I ain't with no broke, bro.
I knew that was coming.
Right. No broke, bro. I don't give a how you feel. I don't give a how many times you told me I was beautiful, you loved me, you called me.
I mean, they tell all these stories, which means that's who they have been with. They resent it in the end because they don't get to spend as much money on the extensions, the makeup, the jewelry, the watches. Look at, spend it up. Why not?
I don't want no broke around me. I'm allergic to them.
What if you make more than him, but he's not necessarily broke?
I don't want no I make more than. I don't. If I make more than you, don't even look my way. That's what I can't stand about it. It be trying to talk to you that know they shouldn't even be trying to talk to you. Like, you just like rejection at this point.
Would you play around a little bit with a guy who...
There's a little Freudian slip. They like to reject. It's not about liking rejection. It's they kind of get off on rejecting someone. They want you to shoot the shot because then they get into the position of a dopamine rush of rejection.
No.
Okay.
I don't have time to play with no nigga who ain't doubling, tripling, quadrupling what I got going on over here.
I feel like you at least need to meet me where I'm at.
Don't even meet me where I'm at.
At least.
Don't even meet me here.
Beat me over there.
See, she's at least been a bit more honest. There's this hypothetical of, well, if they're on the same level, even then it's just like the preference is 1.5, double. But in their dreamland, the preference is triple, quadruple, like Elon Musk.
Because what can you teach me? We at the same spot. No. I don't want no. Meet me where I'm at. You got to be doing more, having more, being more. Teach me something. Show me something. Help me. I need.
Me. Teach me. Help me. Show me. But make sure everyone gets paid the same, right? Hypothetically, you both work at the same place. But you've got to teach her. You've got to feed her. You got to pay for her. Because it's an expense. It's clearly, at this point, an expense. And is this worth the squeeze? I mean, that's your choice.
Help, bro. Even if I look like I don't need it, I need it.
Yes.
That's the problem. Girls don't understand they want to be so independent. I'm independent.
But I need
in secret.
that. Okay.
Say
In secret, I'll fake it. I'll go along with all these weird political policies, but deep down, I still want the old bargain, which is you pay for it all. You spend up. But anyway, gents, we're going to leave it right there. As always, thoughts, comments, but low. And hit the like button on the way out. It takes 1.5 seconds. And smash that subscribe button right now. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace out.